What is up, people? It's your boy Peace. How you guys doing? So since iPhone 13 is going to release next week, which is pretty exciting, I've been using this iPhone 12 mini for around a year. I mean, it's been like 300 days, but like approximately a year. So I thought that it would be kind of funny to do a real day in life review of iPhone 12 mini a year later, so you guys can see how's the battery degradation happening on the 12 mini, and is it really useful still a year later of release. So let's get right into it. Before we get into this video, let me explain how I've been charging my device. So when I charge this phone, I usually charge it on fast charger or a MagSafe charger, which is 15 watt, and the fast charging is, I think it was 20 or 25 watts. And I know this is not good for any type of device that have a lithium ion battery, but I've been charging my iPhone overnight with fast charger since I got this phone. So the battery health on this phone is at 91%. This can differ by people, but for me, I do think this happened because I've been charging it overnight almost every single day, and I feel bad for my iPhone mini. Sorry, baby. Anyway, I just went to the gym and I worked out. I've been listening to some Spotify, checking weather, checking email and stuff. So nothing too battery intensive work on this phone, but the battery percentage is right now 69%. And the screen on time of this phone is at 17 minutes. Also, I forgot to mention this, but every setting on this phone will be on default. So tap to awake, auto brightness, true tone, whatever you want to say, it's like factory default, so you guys can see the actual like pure battery life of this phone. Anyway guys, it's 7:44 in the morning and outside is freaking crazy. It's super windy and ultra rainy because of the typhoon. Let me do some of my work and let me use my iPhone for like Pomodoro timer and checking emails and do other like small stuff on it. So let me get right into it. Alright y'all, right now it is 10 o'clock in the morning and the battery percentage of this 12 mini is at 59% and the total screen on time is 42 minutes. The typhoon is getting pretty crazy. Alright, it's 10:39 a.m. right now and I still have 56% and I got my protein oatmeal. It's more like a brunch because I had breakfast. I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos on my 12 mini, but before that I wanted to talk about the display of this thing. The display of 12 mini is 5.4-inch OLED display, which was the first time Apple used the OLED for the normal model. This display is 60 Hz and the top brightness is 625 nits. The pixel density is 476 ppi, which makes this phone the most pixel dense iPhone 12 out of the whole 12 lineup. The screen on this phone felt definitely small at the beginning. However, the more I use them for this like past 300 couple days, I got really used to it. I actually prefer smaller screen now for my smartphone. I definitely thought that I'll watch more videos, read more articles, write script, do some scheduling and stuff on my iPad. However, the more I got used to a smaller screen, I was totally fine watching videos, reading articles, reading books, watching tutorial, taking online courses on this 12 mini. And I'm pretty like happy about the size. It's so practical. I can reach every corner of the screen with my hand, like one hand, and I cannot thank enough for the practicality of this phone. This phone is just amazing. Alright, little update to y'all. The battery percentage of this iPhone is at 50% and the total screen on time is hour and 23 minutes and the time is 11:21 a.m. Overall, the battery percentage is understandable because this phone only have 2227 milliamp of battery capacity and the battery degradation is gonna be bad because I've been doing MagSafe charging throughout my whole entire iPhone 12 mini life. The thing with MagSafe charging is that the phone kind of gets hot and I think the heat will cause battery degradation a lot compared to like, you know, other causes. So I guess that's why my mini is at 91% battery health. But anyway, still 50% is not bad for me. For my usual days, my iPhone will probably be at around 70% because most of the days I don't even use my smartphone. Because for my usual days, like my for real days, I don't even use my phone. I usually put it on do not disturb and just chuck it under my pillow and stuff so I won't procrastinate. But anyway, I'm about to go grocery shopping because I have no food in my fridge and I really need some food. I can't only eat oatmeal all day long. I'm just not built like that. But typhoon is crazy. I don't care. Let's go to grocery shopping and let's get this thing going, bruh. I think you guys just saw me shooting videos with this phone, and as soon as I start shooting videos on 4K 60, the battery percentage dropped down to 31%. Like, how crazy is that? I mean, if you buy an iPhone 12 mini, you won't really have a attempt to shoot a bunch of videos without bringing mobile batteries, so I guess it is what it is. The reason why iPhone 12 mini became my daily is the practicality. You see, so many phones, so many flagship phones that have a flagship specs in general, most of them are like around 6-inch, 6.77-inch display. And for me, I'm 6 feet tall, but my hands are kind of small. So I do kind of prefer a smaller display. Since this is so small and practical, like I really love the way I can use this phone. This product is one of my favorite phones with a flagship spec that I actually don't feel any type of anxiety when I'm, you know, tossing this around in my pocket and in my bag and in my hand and stuff. And don't get me wrong, I do feel like the battery life is very short. However, when you think about it, almost every iPhone that I ever use or any type of like, you know, phones that actually fit in my palm, I do have to charge every single day regardlessly. And the beauty of the mini is that I never overuse my phone, because when I'm going out, when I'm with my friends or when I'm, you know, going out for a day and stuff, and if I have my mini with my phone, I'm not gonna use my phone because I know for a fact if I overuse it or if I scroll down a lot of social media or if I just, you know, keep using camera and not even talking to that person, my battery life is gonna be gone. I do feel like the mini actually made me pretty minimalistic when it comes to my phone usage, and my overall screen on time throughout the day went down to like what? Like maybe maximum hour and a half or less than an hour, which made me very productive, and I'm super happy about that. Despite the battery life, the A14 Bionic chip and the 4 gigs of RAM on this phone, it's still completely reliable. I mean, dude, it's only been a year old and the whole 5nm chip on this thing is super fast, super quick. I didn't have any lag, any type of issue with this phone. Even Apple has some sort of software problem because of the mini variant, because, you know, they have to change the size and whatnot. They will always back out with the instant software update, and I didn't have any problem. And big shout out to Apple, man. They're very fast when it comes to updates. One of the reasons I always come back to an iPhone is 100% the camera. I mean, when it comes to photos, there's so many Android phones that take such a great photography, but for videos, the iPhone just kills it, man. The 12 megapixel ultra wide and front camera on this phone can shoot up to 4K 60 frames per second. The image stabilization on this camera is phenomenal, and the ultra wide camera is equivalent to 13mm. Even the professional camera will be kind of hard to get the 13mm equivalent. So I did actually some of the real estate or art gallery type of work with my iPhone as well, which is super crazy. The couple stuff that you're gonna miss out from purchasing an iPhone is of course the brand new technology or more futuristic technology that is generally commoditized in other type of Android phones. For example, the screen refresh rate on this phone is still capped at 60 Hz, and as you can see, the notch size is pretty ridiculous. They don't even have a under-screen fingerprint sensor or a fast charger that is over 20 watts. 20 watts. And the thing with lightning cable, this thing is USB 2.0. USB 2.0. Bruh. But yeah, just remember that if you're choosing an iPhone in general, you're gonna miss out on some stuff, but I still love 12 mini. I think 12 mini is one of the best things that Apple ever created. Anyway, my room is kind of dirty. It's getting dirty. It's like not organized and stuff, so I'm going to clean my room. And while I'm cleaning my room, I will listen to some video podcasts so I can demolish some battery life and you guys can see the true battery life of the phone. YT, it's been a couple hours. It's around, not even a couple hours, it's 2:22 p.m. in the afternoon, and the battery percentage of my iPhone 12 mini is at 7%, and the total screen on time is 2 hours and 12 minutes. I'll leave my usage right here from my phone, and as you guys can see, the battery degradation is a real thing, it's not a myth. Partially, I think it's my fault because I've been MagSafe charging a lot. When it comes to like daily tasks or even intensive gaming, this phone doesn't get hot at all, but specifically when you MagSafe charge this thing will get hot. In my final conclusion, do I recommend this phone? I'll say yes, I love the mini variant, and there's a bunch of people who loves small devices like me. However, I will not recommend the 12 mini. If you guys been catching on the latest Apple news, the 13 mini will have an extra 1.5 hours of screen on time, so I think that is ultra necessary for the mini variant, and the 13 mini will have a better camera because of the sensor shift optical stabilization for video, and bigger sensor will be awesome for a night photography or photography in general. And the thing with 13 mini is that since that model is getting bigger battery, the phone itself will be thicker and a little bit heavier. However, the 13 mini is super small, and when the phone is this tiny, I don't care how thick the phone gets, and even the thickness will probably be beneficial for the phone because since this have a square edgy design, it will have a better grip for most of the people. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button, and I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna make the 13 mini real day in the life review. So if you guys are kind of curious about that video, please hit the sub so you won't miss out. Anyway, these are two of my favorite iPhone 12 mini videos, and this is my most recent video, and this is my channel. I hope you guys have a great day and great Apple day. Yeah, peace out.